Welcome to Rob's Rave. On this episode, we'll be talking about a new buddy of mine, the hell-burnt, diabolical Ironclad Beetle. And what's so fascinating about this setup is that I'm getting desert beetles where everybody can live together. The diabolical is a very mysterious, cryptic little beetle. Probably even more death feigning than my Blue Death Feigning Beetles, which is quite extraordinary to watch. The footage that you're watching is a glimpse into the innocence and wonder that this beetle provides. And everybody seems to get along just fine. I've got more friends on the way. I'm going to experiment with having 3 different species: the Blue Death Feigning Beetle, the hell-burnt Diabolical Ironclad Beetle, and the Rough Death Feigning Beetle. It's amazing how underrated beetles are. 40% of all insects are beetles. It seems the world likes beetles, and I like these beetles. Beetles need more representation. Be diverse for the beetles. That way everybody gets a beetle. I can hear it now. Somebody said, "Well, he got a beetle over there. Why can't I get a beetle?" Well, we tried to ask you if you wanted a beetle, and you just said you didn't want a beetle. Now you're saying you want a beetle? Well, fine, I'll go get you a beetle. Oh, no, now you're saying no because I didn't initially get you a beetle. I'll go get you a beetle right now. It's okay. Okay, fine. We'll take it then. And here's another one. Now you got 2 beetles. Stop complaining. There's enough beetles for everybody to go around. No need to act like you weren't good enough for a beetle. You are certainly good enough for this beetle. And I know it. I really love this enclosure that I have. It's a 10-gallon and allows me to provide a lot of space to move things around and to make a really lovely home for these little guys. And also to add more. It's almost like I can't have enough of them. I mean, with that face, can you blame me? One thing to note from the Diabolical Ironclad Beetle is it's nocturnal. It doesn't have quite the sleep cycle that the Blue Death Feigning Beetles have, but both will be up at night when I come home from work. And I really enjoy that. I'll be able to turn on my 2-headed lamp. The brighter part of the lamp, the Diabolical Beetle, gets a little but the overhead one is okay. Which is understandable. It's too late at night for that kind of brightness. But the blue ones don't care. I'm curious to see how the Rough Death Feigning Beetles react. And if they're just like the blue ones. But I think having that 3 species setup will be an interesting mix that allows
different movements and vibes. One thing I'll mention about these beetles is that they love the camera. I think secretly they love the attention. They'll never admit to it, but sometimes they look at me and they think to themselves, if I had my own smartphone, my Instagram would be blowing up right now. And I'm like, chill dude, I'm putting it on YouTube. You're getting your little fame games. It'd be alright, man. I find it very weird that the beetles will always try to escape, obviously. Their little hands in the air. And I've been noticing that they go to the corners of the enclosure and they'll almost dig like little, it's not holes, but it's like the edge of the sand just kind of gets dug into because they're just constantly swimming into the side of it. And they'll do it as a unit. It's like, get away from the sides and hang out, y'all. It's like the parents that when they come home from work or something and they see you playing video games, they're like, quit playing video games and go outside and quit screwing around. Get some fresh air. I'm like, oh, but I want to play video games some more. Kind of feel with the Beetles. I'll be like, quit screwing around and go beetle around. I'm like, oh, but I want to escape. Yeah, I think the Diabolicals are really cool. I just hope that I can like get more as time goes on. Maybe like an equal ratio of beetles. Because I've got 5 Blue Death Feigning Beetles, so like 5 and 5 and 5. Or 15 total. With like 3 different species. That might be kind of neat. You might be thinking, don't let it get too crazy in here. I promise I wouldn't let it get too crazy. It'll be just the right mix of active, fun, good little beetles running around doing what they do best, being a beetle. I mean, who are we kidding? Like the Beetles have to act like that. No, they don't need to take days off for their mental health. Just go hide under a leaf, man. And chill, bruh. That's what's so great about these Beetles. No war, no famine, no jealousy, no drug addiction, no homelessness, no money, no greed. Just love and peace. But nothing too hippy-dippy. The Beetles got some edge. They still play heavy metal and electronic dance music when they're working out. If you've got Beetles, tell me in the comments below what kind of style you go for. Do you like sort of a minimalist theme, or do you like a lot of decorations? And I'm curious to see. Well, certainly, with all this attention given to the Beetles, you think there might be Beetle mania at some point. I don't know. never know these days. All sorts of crazy stuff can happen. Here I am, giving these guys a spotlight. Maybe I shouldn't have. Or should I? These really are some of the coolest creatures the world has ever seen. Maybe you could just take a moment to think about those possibilities. About the world embracing the hidden magic within the beetle. We may be gone someday, but the Beetles will still be here, roaming the earth, as they always have.